Could she be the new queen of radio in Kenya or just another media personality who we will forget in a few years? Kamene Goro, born Michelle Kamene Goro, is a media personality, femc and video vixen. She is known for her outspokenness and bubbly personality. Get everything about her in this biography. Kamene Goro was born on 20 March 1992 in Nairobi's South Sea State. She is the second born in a family of three. Her brother, Wambig, the firstborn, is a graphic designer, and her younger sister Natasha Goro is pursuing medicine at the University of Nairobi. Information about Kamene Goro's parents isn't as public. What we know is that her father is an engineer and her mother is a film producer. Kamene Goro graduated from the University of Nairobi with a bachelor's degree in law. For most of her secondary and primary education, she attended Rusinga International Schools in Nairobi. Despite pursuing an undergraduate degree in law, Kamene Goro always had an insatiable interest in media arts. In an interview on Churchill's show, she said that she envied veteran journalists Caroline Mipko and Julie Gihura, but her parents didn't allow her to take broadcast journalism for her first degree and thus studied law. Before she got into media, Kamene Goro was building her experience in law. In her second year at uni, she worked at the Kibera and Malimani law courts. Post her experience at Malimani, she worked as a paralegal for the late Peter Simani at the Simani co-advocate for 8 months. Unfortunately, Simani, who was a senior partner and proprietor of the law firm, perished in the 2013 Westgate attack. Consequently, Kamene Goro's stint at the firm was cut short. This coincided with the launch of Abra TV in the country. Her mother helped her TV set up the station, and during one of the meetings at the house, she was invited for a screen test and was successful. She started as a field reporter and later became a news anchor. She hosted a couple of shows like Just the Facts, The Weekly Report, and Africa in Brief. As the station expanded, it brought in seasoned journalists. Michelle Morgan was one. Her entry into Abra TV saw Kamene Goro, who until that time anchored the morning, lunch, and evening bulletins, get relegated to just the lunchtime bulletin. This was a turning point for her. In a bid to set herself apart, she dropped her English name Michelle and went on air with her second name Kamene. Just as her star was rising, Kamene Goro left her job to get married. In between, she went back to help the station reorganize its news department. This led to her second stint at the station. This time, she was offered the head of news position, and after she streamlined the operations in the newsroom, she decided to move on. This saw her transition into radio. Her first employer was Rang Radio, where she hosted the breakfast show alongside controversial media personality Andrew Kibe. This platform, she says, elevated her career. In 2019, the duo made headlines when they resigned from their gig at Rang Radio to join Kiss FM. Rang refused her resignation and took them to court. The case was eventually settled out of court and opened the door for her to go back on the air. She joined Kiss FM and worked alongside Andrew Kibe. His departure led to her combination with popular comedian turned radio personality and now politician Yolongo. Kamene Goro has previously been involved into serious relationships, but both didn't work out. In previous interviews, Kamene has narrated how she left her job at a local television station, Abra TV, to get married to a Tanzanian businessman. Despite her marriage, parents were not impressed by the man. The marriage did not hit the 1-year mark. They were planning on formalizing their relationship when he suddenly ended things. Kamene Goro disclosed that this happened via WhatsApp call and insists that she's not in a position to explain what happened. Away from that relationship, she has also been linked with former radio co-host Andrew Kibe. However, these rumors remain unproven. Joe Mukeri has also been linked with a sassy radio presenter. The two have been seen numerous times wearing matching outfits as well as taking suggestive photos. Kamene Goro does not have any children and is on record stating that she does not plan to have any. Kamene Goro does not take insults lightly. An online user who left a comment on one of her posts advised her to settle down, citing that she was getting old. The radio presenter hit back and told her to make money instead of attacking her. Her outspoken nature has more than once landed her in hot soup. In August 2018, she turned the spotlight on herself after she publicly spoke about her body count. Fans had a field day with her comments and expressed different opinions on the matter. Later in the year, Kamene Goro and co-host Andrew Kibe made headlines after their employer, Rang Radio, sued them for breach of contract. They allegedly handed in their resignation abruptly after they were poached by Radio Africa to join their morning breakfast show at Kiss 100 FM. The story resulted in them being barred from going on air until the matter was settled. So you know, I have been taken to court. It's now public knowledge. I think all of you guys have seen the story. I have been slapped with an injunction. I'm not supposed to go on air. So what, guys? How am I supposed to work or where do I get my living from? She stated. Kamene Goro also landed herself in trouble when she made some distasteful remarks regarding mental health. The post that has since been deleted read a mental health Nahamanakili. This left Kenyans outraged. Mental health is a sensitive topic, affecting a lot of people, and hence the statement seemed to be reckless and irresponsible, especially from a person with so much influence. In her defense, Kamen said she had struggled with mental health issues in the past. She went on to tell Kenyans that she would not joke about such a subject. If anything, I would never joke about it, she said. The post was a joke about people who are mindless. I didn't mean to troll people with mental health. I don't take mental health issues lightly because it's something I was once diagnosed with. She further added, Kamene Goro's car is only an indication of how much she's managed to accumulate over her career. She has been seen moving around in a sleek Mercedes-Benz in 350. For the better part of her adult life, Kamene Goro has been living at her parents' home in Karen. She recently moved to a lavish home in Nairobi's Lavington estate from Kamene. Kamene Goro is undoubtedly one of the biggest names in radio today. With that, it's expected that her bank account matches the status that she enjoys. Kamene Goro's salary at KISS is estimated to be in the regions of Kish 150,000 to Kish 420,000. She is amongst the highest paid female media personalities in Kenya. Kamene Goro's net worth is estimated to be at least Kish 7.5 million. Her earnings are generated mostly through her media career, emceeing events, and occasionally from brand endorsements and event appearance gigs. Kamene Goro's main active accounts are Instagram, Twitter. Has over 1 million followers on Instagram who get to enjoy her posts. Kamene Goro's photos are majorly about work and her adventures, so if you are interested in what Kamene is up to, you now know where to find her. On Twitter, Kamene Goro has over 130,000. Twitter is not really the best place to find photos of Kamene Goro, although you can visit the Kamene and Yala's Twitter account at Kamene Events for more on her radio show. Kamene Goro was born on 20 March 1992. As of 2022, she is 30 years old. Kamene Goro was previously married, but her ex-husband broke off their relationship under unclear circumstances. Currently, she is not married. Kamene Goro has been heavily linked with social media influencer Joe Mukeri. The two have been posting suggestive images and captions on Instagram. Neither has confirmed the rumors. Kamene Goro is one of the highest-earning female radio personalities in the country. Her salary is estimated to be between Kish 150,000 and Kish 420,000. Kamene Goro does not have a child.